Alright, so cut the van on, put the emergency park brake on.
And then you'll engage the system, the pump, the speed control. You move it all the way up, and let it grab up the
So gauge system, gauge pump, speed control.
You got a problem. It's not revving up like it should. It kept stalling here.
Okay.
It's supposed to, you rev it up into the red on all the way through, and then you back it down 1, and that's considered Mach 2, and that's what you run the equipment on. Each day, you take this off, and you spray WD-40 in it for like 3 to 5 seconds.
Spray WD-40 in it for 3 to 5 seconds.
If you haven't ran it for a couple of days, it's supposed to be like 7 to 10 seconds. But that's
maybe one system something. That and the fact of the matter, I smelled tons of dirty water. I think it's probably full.
well. It does seem like it'd be full.
Yeah, I smelled tons of dirty water.
That doesn't. It's never stopped it before. All right, so when it does have a safe valve on it where when it does get full, it'll stop your machine so it don't burn up. And you just
So the machine does have a fail-safe trigger to it.
Yeah.
Assuming it works, right?
Well, it worked. Well,
Yeah, okay.
it's just when you suck up so much water, you'll have to dump it somewhere.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the system, this here is always on, but you don't want to lose the key because with it off, this won't work. And then,
So with the key off, it won't work.
right.
The key needs to be
this
there.
Key is important.
That key is important.
Yes.
That key is important.
And, alright, so the normal stuff. This will rev up, and it should be within about 500 to 600 on normal use. If you're doing any type of pressure washing with the van, you can move it up to about 1,000 before it starts. Before it'll blow, like 1,200 will blow your seals.
Yeah.
And you move that by turning this clockwise or counterclockwise.
Turning.
That's black.
Okay.
This here controls your hot water or cold water. Your temperature gauge is here as well. Typically, you want it like around 200 or 220, but they have it all the way hot. It should be like right about here. This here is your detergent that mixes in with your regular detergent, your pre-spraying junk, but it's always had problems on working right. Sometimes it works and it spits in, and that's what this controls, how much it does. It looks like it's waterlogged at the moment, though, because it's packed full of water.
That don't David don't work half the time either. What we wound up doing with it was we just fill the tank completely full, throw the detergent in the tank. By the time you get there, it's done sloshed up and it's mixed in with the water.
Okay.
It works real good when it works. Alright, to change the oils here, you're supposed to change it, I think, this oil every 500 hours
All right. Change that oil every 500 hours.
on the machine. And then this oil is, this whole thing comes off.
What oil?
This is, yeah, your pump oil. All of it was changed like right before I left, but I don't remember the exact rules on when you change it. It's like every 6 months. It's got a time frame along with it, but that was the thing. For the most part, that's it. Like if you notice that the van is around 300 and everything's on, your OBD sensor fell off.
down.
You know, it's not connected good because the van will turn on and it'll speed control up, but it won't ever get above about 3 to 500 on speed. This here, we never really used this, but in order to use it, you put the hose in here and it'll suck the water up to fill this up, but we just always take a hose and pour it directly in there on the back. And to empty it, you just pull this. Every day,
You pull that.
yeah, you just
Big vibe.
right here. Every day you're supposed to change the filter.
Change what filter?
The filter in the dirty water, especially pending like what you've done.
What's that look like? Where are we talking about?
It looks like this right here. This is it. That's your filter bag.
Okay.
Uh,
By changing, you mean clean it out, put it back.
yeah, just
Yeah.
dump it out, and
And it goes where?
it goes in top of this.
Okay.
That's your dirty water reservoir.
Yep.
And when it gets clogged up, you'll definitely tell the difference on how well it cleans, because it'll leave it damp, it'll leave it
Yeah, it won't
sudsy.
pull it hard.
Yeah.
It won't pull it much
So you can hear it too. So if you do hear it, you can just dump it and restart it type thing.
You can feel it in the hose on there.
All
You
right.
can tell when that hose puts on the hose.
What does that piece go to?
This is like your stair or upholstery cleaner.
Stair upholstery cleaner. That just goes on to.
We never used it, but it's essentially another older.
What's that red button right there for?
Oh, this is your yeah. It'll pull your hose back
Hose
in,
reel,
so you
okay.
don't have to manually do it.
Okay. Well, then let's look at the back, I guess. I got everything up here.
If you are using high pressure, like for whatever reason, these you just connect to these.
Using high pressure, connect to the high pressure connection.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is where you put your water, right there.
Okay. Put your water in there. That holds about how many gallons?
I have no idea.
Okay.
It takes. Well, it depends on like the pressure at the house, but it takes about 5-10 minutes of going from a house hose. This here is what you use to spray your pre-treat.
Pre-treat.
If it works right, this dial here shows your dilute strength. So like if it's a strong stack, you put it on 0 or 4. Ideally, the chemicals we use use like 8. So.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
But this here's the spot where all the dirty water goes.
All right. Dirty water goes there.
And to change it, you just. And it's where the filter goes as well.
Yeah.
So you don't have the filter on here.
Okay. So the filter's not on.
With the filter off, basically it allows all this gunk and stuff to
build
get
up
in
your
here,
tank.
and it'll stop up
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
try to empty it. What we always did before was take a bottle of Zone Perfect, which is not in here.
Okay.
Yeah. And fill up one of the 5-gallon jugs with it, or pour it all in the 5-gallon jug and fill the rest of the jug up with regular water,
Okay.
and you use it for your pre-spray.
So fill up 5-gallon full of the free zone.
The perfect zone and water.
Perfect zone.
Yeah, the gallon
And
of
water.
yeah.
How much do you put of chemical in there?
The whole bottle is a
Whole
gallon.
bottle. This is a gallon. The rest you fill with water.
Yeah.
So one part.
Like 1 to 5, 1 to 6,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
That's for the most part.
What's the difference in what you would do if you wanted to clean tile?
You just, instead of using your wand, you'll hook
So-
up that,
Okay.
and it's got different.
But mechanically, you don't do anything different.
No, no,
Okay. And then chemical-wise, what do you see here? What is this?
I have no idea.
Okay, so this is a pre-spray. It's just a different kind of pre-spray than we were using originally, right?
Yeah.
Deodorizer, what's that do? Fresh
that-
and clean, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Scotch Guard? Is that Scotch Guard there?
I didn't see Scotch Guard. This is Scotch Guard. Well, Scotch Guard for upholstery, but
Yeah.
you just spray it on. It's an extra additive.
What's that right there? Is that Scotch Guard?
It says it is.
Okay.
I don't know if I believe it.
Okay.
It's probably Scotch Guard.
Okay.
We also, it will drop like this is your pet zone for pre-treating pet stains. But we did have like Oxy Boost in here, and we mix like 1 or 2 scoops in there. But basically just any type, just to make it stronger more.
I've also got the carpet cone at my house.
The what?
Carpet cone.
Oh, like the rake thing?
Yeah, carpet rake.
We never used it. I never. Even Danny said that only like 1 out of 5,000 customers want it.
Yeah. But we got one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know why the van's stalling now. Like you can hear it.
Yeah.
And that's maybe why your thing's not revving up.
What could that be from?
Could be from spark plugs or an oil change.
Okay.
Might not be nothing like
Could be like a dirty filter, couldn't it?
Okay. All right. Well, anything else?
This light here never worked. I don't know
Okay.
why, but
it ain't good.
oh well, it just never worked with us.
Supposed to be a wire right here. Right there. It's a plug on both ends of it. Supposed to go across and plug in. I don't know, somebody maybe hung it, broke it, or whatever. That's what that, see that gray tie yonder?
Yeah.
I run so many of these vans, the service vans, I know. See that gray tie right there? This
Yeah.
wire's supposed to go around and hit that gray tie and then run over to that light. It's missing.
Okay. I guess that's another brush, right?
Yeah.
That's a carpet brush. The other one's a carpet rake. Anyways, okay. Anything over here? Okay.
So over here, like if your van ever is not working right, like it starts, your machine starts and it's not running, you'll want to check to make sure that this is connected and that this is your Delphi
That's
connect.
my Delphi. So
Yeah.
what that does is track GPS and all that stuff.
But the problem with it though is like, well, you can watch it real time all the time, but unless you turn the van off, it won't register that it stopped at a place. So like putting it in
So
park.
we need to make
doesn't-
sure that we do that. If they cut the van